Now, Germany has a military of about 378, which is very similar to my own, but what I'm hoping is that I can join war against Barbarossa with Gilgamesh. No, not for, you know, I need a huge reduction in money. So I'm going to have to just, I'm not trading with them. We'll go formal war. I'm just going to run in with the element of surprise and see what we can find. We can find their capital immediately. That's intriguing. They do have troops, but their troops are not going to be strong enough to fight me unless they have significant reinforcement, as well as me having a great general in the area and also my general. That means my swordsmen are striking with 49 power. Now, I'm not going to attack Aachen for now. I'm going to see if I can rearrange myself because Lord Sucklington can do half damage in one hit, but we might be able to just blitz strike this city. That actually probably wasn't a good move. I've just realized I've moved out of range of Boudica there, but I'm still able to hit quite hard on a few of the enemies. So yeah, this is good. So far, this is fine. It's just as long as I can avoid taking too much damage. Yeah, look at that. Not much damage at all, and I'm still stood on a lovely field tile, so that works well for me. Let's move Lord Sucklington through to this tile, and look at that. Aachen suddenly is under siege. Well, it's hugely attacked. They're not putting walls up this turn. I'm assuming they can't do it in one whole turn. So what we'll do is move this forward. I'll move Boudica to this tile. I think we're going to just take a gamble. I'm going to actually just Lord Sucklington strike on the capital whilst it's low on health. Look at that. And can I just take it in one go? Yes, I can. Oh my lord, that was effective. Oh, rebellion in 9 turns. That means when I keep the city, it's only got -2. That is insane. Okay, well, right. Send reinforcements quickly. Follow this attack up with my actual field army. This could be the strike that wins me the game. There is an encampment in this city as well, and I have 35 gold. So I'm going to just follow this up with a swordsman. That gives me another powerful unit in the area and means if I move my generals in, I can probably fortify that position as well. I'm just thinking about the best place to move this. I'm going to move you to this tile, and then I can strike at the catapult. I think it's probably best if I strike at the catapult just to do the damage now, force it to upgrade, force it to move itself. I would like to see if I can force that catapult to move down a tile, just across. So I'm going to block it off with that builder. I can always take it back. Yeah, we have metaphorically and literally caught Germany with its pants down at the moment, and this is very, very effective. I'm going to steal at least 116 faith from their holy site. So yeah, they did not defend themselves well enough on that front. And you can see there's 2 sources of iron. Those are more important to me than the horses at the moment. So I will just push my settler forward and settle on top of the wheat probably. Or I could actually settle on this tile and just assume I'm going to strike Berlin pretty quick, which I should do. Yep, so they took the bait. The catapult moved across. I've got plenty of movement with my 5 movement swordsmen here, so I can move up. Let's just move the troops around a little bit, move Lord Sucklington through to get adjacency so I can kill. There you go, like that. Now I'm expecting Berlin, unlike the other cities, to throw the walls up at some point. We'll see if that's true. Oh, that swordsman can so almost get a kill there. Okay, Lord Sucklington through. There you go. Get another kill and move the swordsman to kill the siege tower. Boudica moves up to this tile. I'd like to get the swordsman off that tile if possible so that I could reinforce with some more units when I have a bit more money. This catapult is a good evidence of the fact that, yeah, the AI can do stacking some really good benefits and abilities here. They do have a great general. This is a bit of a problem. That's where Hannibal went. But this is good, actually, because we realise we're stealing encampments with barracks in them. So my swing of great general points is massively going up. We're actually going to get El Cid. That's an early game core. That's really strong. Let's just give it a go. I know Lord Sucklington might not get the bonus here, but I'd like to try and get off the encampment. Nope, it's not going to do it. But I should be able to force that unit back, wounded, and continue striking. Now I've got engineering. I think... Oh, I was tempted to go crossbows if I was fighting more units, but as I've got a good direct shot at cities, I'm going to go for apprenticeship instead. I need to build a pasture. I've not got a pasture. It's weird. Actually, I think I can get some era score if I settle a little closer. I'm just trying to think of the best place to settle here. I need 4 era score in 4 turns. Should be easy enough to do. That is a wonder. That's the one that gives great general points. Can I settle within 2 tiles of that? That would be that desert tile there. And I can. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually take a loyalty hit, but by aggressive settling, look at that, I get the 3 era score, and I get 1 for settling near aggressive city placement and desert city. There you go, that's all that I needed. Even if I can't keep that city, doesn't matter. As soon as I take Berlin, I think I'll be able to hold it. Okay, Spain are not messing around anymore. I've done too much pillaging to them and they are not happy. So I'm going to have to move that unit back if I can, or make peace with Spain, which I'm hoping they'll be more susceptible to. Yes, they are, now that I've got units sat in their borders. They'll take peace for 30 gold. I'll do that. I took way more than that from them, so my swordsman can run out and go home. That's what I call a successful little saute. Lovely. So archer, attack over the top, and then I can go Lord Sucklington forward, move this swordsman back behind enemy lines, or behind my own lines to keep it safe. I've got this one. Oh, that's almost an upgrade. So I might as well just move them to this tile. Lovely, they can upgrade next turn. I can move this swordsman forward, bring my general and Boudica just forward a little bit. Sucklington can just waltz across and eat that catapult. Oh, not quite, but I mean, again, there's only so many units they can hide here. They have them all on 0 health, and I'm going to just force that settler to come forward, sorry, the spearman to come forward by moving my settler to that tile. They won't be able to help themselves, and I'll keep the builder just at bay, just in case they want to come forward a little bit. There's more wine. Oh, look at the luxuries. We're getting all the luxuries now. This is good. And best of all, I've now got the raid card, which I'm going to put in instead of strategos. I'm getting enough general points from everything that I'm capturing, and that's only going to get better. So we'll keep that for now. Let's go mysticism for the envoy, and then I think, actually, do you want to go feudalism? Is that the way to go for us? Where are we headed? What are we doing right now? I think feudal contract is probably what I want to do, isn't it? So let's go for defensive tactics. Yeah, they took the bait. They took the bait, which means that my reinforcements now have almost 3 strike on that spearman, which is next to my vampire as well. So we can now just move these units forward a little bit, and I might be able to even just get the kill with the archer units, which would be awesome. This should be a garrison archer, so I'm going to move you to there and get the kill on that tile. That archer can stay on that tile, that's good. And then bring this swordsman to take the settler back. Look at that, playing the AI. They can't help themselves. I'm actually going to try and repeat the same trick by leaving a builder on this tile. In fact, yeah, let's just do that. And then they should move one of the slingers in and just leave themselves open. Still not building a wall on Berlin. They may not even have walls in Berlin, which is ironic, but you know, what are you going to do? Oh yes, here we go. Right, urban warfare, plus 10 strength in a city, and I've got enough movement to pillage and then attack. Ah yes, this is all coming up Ursa. So I should have enough strength now to just Sucklington attack after these swordsmen do a little bit of damage like that. 1, 2, 3. Berlin is mine. Easily loyal, which means that Aachen should be loyal now as well. Perfect. And this city's loyal. Look at that. The empire is knitting itself together. And Macedon is my next target, probably, with this army. Although 658 strength means that Macedon is going to be a little bit more of a fight than anything we've had to do so far. So I need to keep that in mind. Oh, this time they didn't take the bait. Never mind. How much population has Germany got left? 3 pops. So there's a good chance they may actually end up losing this city from loyalty and nothing else. Spain, oh, they will trade for me the luxuries. That's awesome. Spain are going to just sort of weirdly stay friendly on all of this. We might be able to actually keep them on side as a friend. 96, minus 96. No, maybe not as a friend. Maybe as a sort of companion. What's it called? Like a respected foe? A respected enemy? Something like that. Well, Sucklington just moves to this tile. Let's move my generals forward once. Now I can move you to there and get the kill. There we go. There's another unit grown. Oh, there's another unit there. This warrior is just ready to die. In fact, let's just bring you forward one more tile. Move my swordsman around like so. Look at that. Lord Sucklington's having a whale of a time. Let's strength you on now. I have got plus 21 from units that have died near the vampire. Wow. Okay, that's pretty strong. Quite expensive, but I'm gonna buy this and this tile for 200, and that means that I'm now getting an extra 2 merchant and 2 great general points on top of whatever I had before. And no one's getting merchant points apart from Macedon, who also owns that luxury, that wonder, sorry. So that's not a bad option for me there. Halong Bay. Oh, okay, that's a nice city, and it's on the coast with boats. There's an option for me to strike at that one. That's good. Where am I going to put this city down? Should we go and just consolidate this middle ground, or do I go and settle over towards this? I think I'll settle towards the rainforest. All choppable. Secret Society advances. Don't forget about that. That'll give us my second vampire as well as 2 vampire castles. And I'm thinking we put them around this wonder. That could be fun. We could massively improve the culture in my capital if I did that, or I could stick to more traditional yields and just see if we can put mines down. Yeah, it might be a cheap and quick way of doing that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Everyone's in a golden age apart from Spain and Gilgamesh, which is fine. And I'm going to go for Exodus. I was wondering about the others, but actually Exodus is good for me because now I've got 2 extra charges on my religious units. And I'm just going to save up quickly and get myself an apostle once I've unlocked temples, which I shouldn't do. Shouldn't take me too long to do that, actually. You know what, actually, I'm just thinking, do I just do a little missionary rush? Yes, it's probably actually the better. We'll do that. Let's go that. I've got altitude training on this missionary with 7 movement, and we can go and just spread to Macedon. Just preemptively go and see them through. I'm thinking I might take the city-state on though. Look at this. It's got a bunch of troops for me to power up Lord Sucklington even further, which is just a wonderful. But I'm thinking of actually, 9 population on the Macedon border. Yeah, I like it. I like it. There's another harbour down there as well. I think I'm just going to keep killing every city-state this game. It's just working well for me. It's a good look. So let's do it. I'm just a menace. How there hasn't been emergencies against me already, I don't know. But actually, Lord Sucklington reckons they can just get the kill. Ooh, almost. Just pretty close. So that's, yeah, fair play. We have a second general, of course. Okay, so again, +5 combat strength. And what does he do? All land combat units within 2 tiles regain all movement and attack ability. So basically, I can use him as a one-off double charge. I like that. That's quite fun. China is not doing hugely well. I have more score than them. In fact, if I take them score lead, no, I think Portugal has the score lead at the moment. Hang on, we'll come to that. Yeah, they do. I'm in 3rd. Oh, hey, what a start. I think I've actually done pretty well at this early game war so far. What are we going to do? I would like to vote through. I want to condemn any Shinto unit I see because Spain has got loads of them, and I would love it if Mercury was banned because I don't have any of that. I've got no influence as to what happens today. No wine, and Protestantism is stronger. Okay, well, it is what it is. This is a tough city to take with very limited southern army, but I do have archers in the area and a single swordsman to come and attack before this one gets reinforcements, so yeah, I think we should be fine. We should be fine. I've split my units a little bit. Oh, that's a man-at-arms. It's a little late for you, unfortunately, but I'm fairly happy with how this has gone. I'm just going to move you to there. I reckon, am I going to be able to get the kill on this one? Actually, you know what? I'm going to just move to this tile and heal my vampire. Keep my vampires healed, I think, is actually more important than a lot of other stuff. Let's move all my units forward 1. Attack that warrior and get the kill quickly. Okay, good. We've now got pretty much free reign to attack the city-state. Actually, I'm going to get that kill. Oh, yes. Lord Sucklington is so powerful now. Congo. And the Congo have 182 culture already. Okay, I think we found the other civ that's doing quite well in this game so far. There's the special session, which means city-state emergency and military emergency. We're going to have the world now declare on me. I've kind of been looking forward to this in a sort of weird way. One of them failed. Interesting. And Spain has gone back to war with me, and Portugal. Oh, an Iberian alliance. Very funny. Okay, right. Well, we'll keep an eye on this one. I don't think I'm going to have too much problem from Spain, being honest with you. I think we should be okay, but I will just pull my troops back a little bit just to be safe. 6 turns away from man-at-arms. That's going to massively boost my combat strength. Or do I just take I'll go construction after. As fun as it is, I'm just thinking for production in my capital. That would be a good pickup for me, but for now, I think this is okay. First attack I want to hit is from this swordsman. This is the one with urban warfare, so it's attacking with 59 strength. Imagine next turn, actually 2 turns away, I'm going to be able to get my religion to it. So that would spike it even more, but look at that. Bam. 1 attack done. 2 attack done. Walls are now down, which means Lord Sucklington now has free range to devastate the city. Next turn we'll have that. That is lovely. Rising Hunger. 2nd vampire unlocked. I'm going to keep this one on the Spanish front line, I think, and I will name them... Oh, it's got to be something menacing. It's got to be something absolutely just spine-chilling. Steve. Yes, there we go. The vampire Steve. Get to the front lines. There's a lot to eat. 35 strength? Don't worry, that'll go up to 45 momentarily. Just needs to make sure that everybody heals before we are done with this particular fight. That's lovely. And I think I'm just going to grind some experience on the city rather than using Lord Sucklington, so I'll just make my swordsman do the attacks. I can heal next turn. All extra experience for me. Cartography has been boosted because that's my second harbour. Lovely. I can actually build mausoleum in this city. Nice. Well, there we go. That is that city taken, and I need to really think about where to put my vampire castles down now. If I can get it next to a few marshes, that might be fun. Oh, that's a tile. That is a tile. It's a 7 yield, a 4 yield. I could put it like maybe, yeah, you know what? I'm going to put my first one on this space. I know it's not the best because there's a desert and 2 unimproved tiles, but I can always remove them, don't forget. And I'd rather put my vampire castles down quick. And that will serve as a place to respawn my vampire right on the border with Macedon, so that could be really handy. I'm just going to start spreading my religion over to Macedon now before we start fighting. Oh, Eastern Orthodoxy, you say? I'm just going to start pillaging these missionaries just because you left them out. So it's going to happen, Portugal. Very sorry. Everybody's denouncing me within 2 turns of meeting me. It's like they know what I'm doing this game. It's not a friendly game, to put it that way. Now this, I'm hoping, will be the end of Germany in this game. Oh, they're going to survive one more turn because they have 2 health in their city. A mighty 2 health, blimey. Well, what can you do? And Vampire Castle, bam. Again, I know it's not the best. It's 16 food and 4 production, but 16 food in my capital. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's going to grow very quickly now. Where could I put my other one? Oh, and again, I need to sort of put it in a concentration of improved tiles and marshes, ideally. Or I could just stick to my hunch and go for the tiles around this to get all the extra culture in my capital. This tile might be decent. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go and stick it there. And then I've got the extra production as well from these volcano tiles. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Spain thought they saw an opening there to attack my city, but unfortunately for them, I literally just built a wall, and I now have an archer right outside as well. So yeah, they could not have timed that one worse, really. Let's just move you round, get you to attack, and then, yeah, very sorry, you're going to have to run away, my friend. Right, attempt on Germany number 2. Yeah, there we go. They are august and glorious, but they have gone. Now we move on. The emergency has, well, it would have failed. I've actually got a defense. That's why they're going for Mittler. Sometimes you wonder why they're making such strange military moves, and that kind of explains it. Yeah, fair play. All of this rainforest is, what is it? Grassland rainforest, and it's really weird to see because the map doesn't generate this normally. This has been made by a custom map, so whenever you see those 3 food tiles, it's really weird. Sprawling Empire, by the way. Easier to get when the AI starts with little, but don't worry, the AI's bonuses are going to mean that it starts getting crazy yield soon. I mean, just to put it in perspective, Congo should have about 70 culture, 70, 75, and they're on 200. That is how powerful the Deity++ bonus is. We are not done with this game yet. I am going to massively struggle to stay in this if the Congo continue to grow as they are doing. I'm even building districts at the same time. That is a campus complete, which is pretty cool, and I just finished my Warlord's Throne. The Warlord's Throne is a very useful little upgrade for myself. Oh, look, Arrow Storm. Oh, I love this whole upgrade and fire malarkey. It's so useful. Feudalism is finished. That means I'm getting adjacency bonuses for my farms, and I can now put in Feudal Contract, a very handy card indeed. Conscription, raid, urban planning. It's all part of the good stuff, really. We're enjoying it, and actually, as the charges on my missionary are beginning to run out, we can now start to think about maybe declaring war. The first 4 cities of Macedon are now all following my religion, and that's pretty handy. I can get this swordsman up and running. That'll actually have more movement. Yeah, you know what? This is the time. Is this the time? Do you want to go to war? Joint war with Macedon? Not willing to trade it? Oh, come on. Come now. Don't be like that. Oh, they're so boring. Alright, there you go. Macedon doesn't actually mind this. I mean, he is checking his own reflection in his own sword, and that's fine. When you've got a smile like that, you know, that's what everybody does. But forward we come, and you know what? Is that just a cheeky little kill with my... Let me just get that swordsman in like so. Bam. Yeah, already, look at this. The movement is there. Everything's happy. I can go... Bam, with the crusade. Oh, that almost shredded the wall in one go. And Lord Sucklington, he just waves his hand at this city's defences. No, 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 no. No, no. I disapprove. I think the game really wants me to take these cities over, because that's the second time a volcano has gone off at a city that I was just about to think about taking over. I mean, we couldn't really ask for more. Macedon, they've got trebuchets. Feels like it should be more powerful than it actually is, but I'm not going to get too worried about those. We're going to go with mercenaries just in case I want to upgrade my units, and I've now got men-at-arms unlocked, which is a good bonus for me. Let's just quickly take that city like so. Good. And now I can move my swordsman in, and instead of attacking, we're just going to actually switch these units around, and men-at-arms is 150 gold. Bam. Which means that Lord Sucklington now has 90 strength when attacking. 45 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4, and then 4 from barbs and 25 from units that have been killed. Make that 26. Okie dokie. One more vampire castle. Again, we're going to keep an eye out for upgrades, but that's 12 production and 13 food in my capital. Oh yeah. Okay, it's actually starting to spit catapults out super quickly now. Very handy. I know I was praising volcanoes, wasn't I? So that's my fault. Yeah, we just got hit by that pretty badly. Never sound smug or arrogant in the face of the volcano gods. They will smite you down. See if I can move myself around well. Lord Sucklington's going to throw themselves into the middle. There you go. That's one kill. And I can now man-at-arms it. If I were to go around to this side, almost enough damage to take that unit on. I can keep on upgrading. Oh, Elite Guard. Look at that. Level 4 swordsman. Oh, there you go. I can just attack twice then, apparently. No, I don't have a movement to do that, never mind, but still, that's always an option in some cases. Fun thing about my capital is the 20% bonus I'm getting from Warlord's Throne stacks on top of all of the Vampire Castle extra production we're getting, so my capital is very quickly growing strong. Housing is actually going to be a big problem for it if I'm not careful, so that's something I need to think about. Let's try and think about that. If I were to go aqueduct on that tile, and is that going to allow a dam? Or because there's 2 rivers on it? No, it's because there's 2 rivers on it. Ugh, okay, I was going to think about doing something clever there, but not to be. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it contained. We're going to put aqueducts down there, and then I'm going to do industrial zone on that tile. Yeah, I like that. Now, this is the catapult. The catapult has 35 bombard strength, which is great, but it can move and fire because all of my units have +1 movement, and any siege unit that does have more combat strength than it's supposed to have will immediately be given the ability to move and fire. It's not a deliberate thing that the game was supposed to put in, but it's still there. It's never been patched, and, you know, we're just going to take advantage of it. What's that? Era score for converting a city whilst at war? I think I shall. Another city. Oh, that's Salamanca. Oh, I'm fighting that city. That's even better. Okay, well, it's mine now. In terms of being able to keep it, yeah, rebellion in 7 turns. I think once it figures out that it's following my religion, which it has done, that will be a pretty easy hold for me. So, yeah, let's just stick around. Oh, Venice just got killed by Macedon. The irony. People are giving me all the grief for killing things and then just looking around. It's exactly what the AI are doing as well. That is... Okay, we've got the raid card in, so we've got some serious pillaging to do today. There's 223 gold and 111 science. So that's machinery and crossbows now unlocked. I think I want military tactics. That'll give me pikemen, and pikemen I can build really fast because I have the statue of Zeus, which I conquered. It wasn't mine, but you know, nothing needs to be mine for me to keep it. That is the city sieged, and I could attack a second time in theory, but will I? Or do I just want to continue pillaging? Ooh, that's a tough choice. I can get one more science pillage, so I shall. I'm going to actually just hold fire for a second, and we're going to do one more round of pillaging next turn. Ooh, the attack on Mittler might be about to get serious. Men-at-arms and crossbows all in my direction. Portugal's on 145 science, by the way, and I'm in third to last on science. I am 8 techs behind Portugal. Yeah, that wasn't an AI early bonus, that's just the AI catching up, and I am a little worried that we are going to fall behind unless we build a lot of industry quickly. I have a lot of campuses being put up and libraries and things like that, so we should be able to get a little bit of stuff coming through. I'm also going to take feudal contract out because I'm building more catapults than anything else. Scripture is good because it gives me much more work ethic and also extra faith, useful things, which is brilliant. But yeah, this game is going to be all about momentum, not taking on too many people at the same time, doing lots of pillaging, making sure our pillage economy is strong. I think we'll be okay, but I mean, this is going to be a tough one. Professional army time. Great. I can now upgrade all my troops for half the price. Am I going to continue attacking Spain and try and take Seville? You know what, I could even give Salamanca back, thinking about it, if they are up for that, but it just depends on whether or not they're going to make peace, given the fact there's an emergency on. No, they're not going to do it. They're not fast. Okay, not a problem. Steve is going to get killed, but he will just respawn. Where is the vampire castle? Back there, so he won't go very far. That's fine. And I've got a catapult that's actually going to start leveling up and getting some experience. Salamanca itself, I mean, I think I might probably put a governor in it just to keep it safe. Oh, this is fun. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do this slowly. So this might... Do you remember there is a glitch with visibility with city-states where if you take them over and you're at war, sometimes they don't show you visibility properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 envoys in. That's enough to make peace. Now they are technically not at war. They've got 1,745 military. Wow, that's a lot. Now if I do it, nope, it doesn't show me. Oh, I thought that would be a way around the glitch. It's not. It's still a glitch. It's very frustrating. What can you do? That is a glorious industrial zone in my capital. The capital's doing so well. Oh, yes. All of the buildings. Let's get a temple, let's get a workshop, let's get an ancient wall up. I mean, honestly, what does my capital not want? It's at 64 production already, because even though these vampire castles are pretty terrible, having them is better than not having them. I really need to change governments as well, because I've got too many cards. I'm going to just beeline monarchy. That's a really handy one. Gross city to 10 population. I'm going to do that in time. Nice. And Tamir. Oh, damn. He's not the general I wanted. I wanted the core general, but actually, he's not too bad because he does improve medieval units. Oh, I kind of wanted a classical, my catapult, but again, what can you do? Governor title done. Victor, in you get to Salamanca. Lovely. That was turn 100, by the way. Let's have a quick check-in. Oh, just ignore the flooding there. Quick check-in on what it would have been. About 60 science and about 60 culture with 16 cities. Yeah, a pretty quick little war rush at the beginning of this game. I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. I feel it could have been slightly better, but at the same time, it would have been quite tough. Oh, the Great General actually managed to lure this Hatrai out, which is amazing. So now I can just attack it like this and get the kill on it without my Lord Sucklington, my superior, my everything, without him taking any damage, so that's good. Do I want to maintain a friendship with Gilgamesh? That is the question, and I do, yes. He's too lovely. He will be last. You know what, actually, sometimes on these games I'm kind of like, well, if I manage to keep him as a friend till the end of the game, can I just sort of say that, like, I win? Can I just call it like an insta win and be like, oh, Gilgamesh win? It's like an economic victory or a cultural victory, except it's just Gilgamesh. Oh, Steve got a kill. Steve got a kill. Yay! It's Steve's first. Go on, Steve. Lord Sucklington, 104 attack. 104. Do you think that'll be enough to take over the city? Hint, it won't. Oh, look at that. 114 damage in one hit, but no, not enough. Well, there you go. Just going to have to use this boring old man-at-arms to do it instead. Right, that city's mine, 11 turns. I'm hoping this one is now loyal. Yes, it is. Beautiful. So I've just picked up education to allow me to build universities, especially in my capital. That's probably going to be quite a useful skill. And I'm just going to get Celestial Navigation to build lighthouses in some of my conquered cities. But after that, Niter. Niter is the one for me. I need to know where the Niter is, whether I'm going to get a lot of it or not, and go from there. I think that's pretty decent for me. I've also now got the option to put in, I'll take professional armies off and I'll put natural philosophy in, because this, ooh, 91 science per turn. That's a card. That is a card and a half. Military emergency. Here we go. More military emergencies probably. No, it failed again. Who voted down? Macedon and Portugal. Even though they're at war, I suspect what's probably happened. Oh, it went through. Oh, it did go through. Hang on. That said it didn't go through. Military emergency failed. That's weird, but it went through. Okay, well, apparently it's gone through. Only Spain are in it, though. So Spain are up against me on 2 separate emergencies right now. Not that I'm particularly worried either way. It's all going okay for me at the moment. I've got my units are all just sort of advancing on Corona. Helpfully, they've left a missionary in the city for me, so if I do manage to attack it, the city will immediately lose loyalty and religious pressure, and I might be able to spread my own religion around a little bit more. It's amazing how powerful Macedon's units are. Just randomly when I come across them and I haven't got any of my bonuses going. This man-at-arms is a second promotion and it can barely scratch just a regular injured man-at-arms. It's amazing. Oh, it's frighteningly tough. Lord Sucklington, I'm going to do some damage. Oh yeah, look at that. Bam. Oh, just a one vampire wrecking machine. In fact, Dion is not going to last very long either. Look at that. Oh, that'll stabilize the front line a bit. You know what, weirdly, I actually have space for a decent preserve in my capital. I'm going to do it. This is probably the weirdest move I've played in a while. Why is that? That tile in itself isn't very good, but it's kind of the housing I'm after. I want the housing in this city, so maybe I put it there? Nah, maybe that's not the thing to do. Yeah, my capital needs housing. Mahobody Temple in 6 turns. Ooh, hello. Campus itself is a pretty decent move. I think universities give +1 housing, don't they? So that would help. No, stick with my gut. Go campus. Let's go campus. Divine Right is going to kick in a second. That'll give me more housing from walls. It's a little bit more in my capital. Yeah, we just need to keep vampire feeding the place. It'll be fine. Vampire feeding is like regular feeding, but more sticky. Oh, the ability to promote and move in the same turn is just, oh, delicious. Dion has been taken. That means I can now move my man-at-arms down a little bit, which is fine, but I just need the siege tower. Oh, no, hang on. What am I going to do? I need Lord Sucklington to do more damage against that city. You know what? He's doing fine. Like, actual strength-wise, pretty good. He's now got the double bonus from the general and my... Yeah, you know, that's going to be fine. I was worried he was going to take some damage he couldn't recover from there, but nope. All good. Niter-wise, what did I pick up? That is literally just under a campus I put down. Nice. That's 1 improved source. That's under a city. That's 2 sources. And a third one I've just taken over. So... lots of niter that I've already got in my lands, and I probably have more that I can pick up from the in-between lands. Let's have a quick little peek. I can see some in Spain and in Zemiria's lands and all sorts of things. I'm just about to go and take that source. Oh no, I've already taken that source over. Oh, perfect. So yeah, okay, I'm going to have 4 sources of niter. Well, in that case, I might as well research gunpowder and pick up an armory as well in my capital. That'll boost it. How many turns until a temple is finished? I thought I had a city making one. Yeah, Quito. Okay, well, I might as well then civic something else. Let's go medieval fairs. A Corona, 1 more city taken. And look, we actually just flipped it as well, religion-wise, because I just sat on a missionary. So, yay! Ooh, I'm not going to keep that city. No, no. You know, by the time we're done here, Alexander the Great is going to almost be trapped as like a sort of government in exile on this small island over there. Quite sad, and also brilliant at the same time. Oh dear. Right, well, that was 1 more city, so onwards to Pella. Yeah, so our Corona is already rebelled, but you know, actually, yeah, I really don't mind that. Every time I kill it, I get 20% extra production in all of my cities for 5 turns, so it's actually really handy. And I just took this city from China. They had settled just across this portion of South America, and in this portion of South America it's a totally different place, but it's actually really handy for me. I can go harbour. Look at these. Perfect adjacencies. Lovely. Nice trading hubs there. Looks pretty cool. I'm hoping to punch through to Pella pretty quick here, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to just move our man-at-arms round the back of the enemy and then use our crossbows to clear a path a little bit. Look at that. Cimmeria are getting all of the experience on that 1 scout, which is relatively amusing. It kind of breaks a little bit of space through now, so I can move some units around in order to try and start to siege Pella. Oh yeah, we should be able to do more than enough damage against it. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is good. Speed, the blitz. We have to just keep attacking at full speed for as long as we can here. Oh no, I lost a crossbow. That's frustrating. Oh well, monarchy time. We've got raid. We've got conscription. Oligarchic legacy is probably a good one for us. Actually, the government's not a lot better than what we had. I haven't unlocked gunpowder just yet, so I'm not worried about upgrading. That's what I'm saving all my gold and niter for at the moment. But we've got faith. Yeah, okay. Oligarchic legacy just helps us to do this final little bit of domination in Macedon's land. And diplomatically, I'm going to actually give governors give 2 loyalty because city-states are not my friends at the moment. So I don't need any diplomacy card that gives me any benefit on city-states. Yeah, you know, my strategy here is going to be kind of ignore the troops and just take on the cities. We've already taken Pella down to half health. I reckon we can keep pressing that nicely. In comes the vampires as I'm killing these trebuchets. You can see Lord Sucklington is just sort of wandering in, waving, going, yes, 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 I'm here. Lovely stuff. It's going to be a brutal, brutal oppressor is Lord Sucklington. You know what? I don't even mind saying it would suck to be in a city when Lord Sucklington gets there, you know? It's just one of those things. Oh, Pella's almost fallen out. Look at that. Pella is mine! Yay! And what's that? Temple of Artemis. Ooh. Oh, this will be a nice city, actually. Once that, you know, the sort of effects of war shake off a little bit, which is, you know, quite difficult to do, I guess. Oh, it's time. It's time. I'm going to treat my level 3 musketman to an upgrade. And this one as well. Yes, this is looking good. Oh, yeah. These upgrades are well needed now, and Lord Sucklington is now moving in themselves on Alexandria. 107 combat strength when they attack. I mean, 38 from units that have died near it. Now, this is one of the stronger early game vampires we've ever had, let alone on any game, just like this one. So we're not going to see it at the moment, so I'm kind of avoiding the top of the tech tree. Let's give ourselves bombards and pike and shot. Pike and shot are because I have a statue of Zeus letting me build those really quickly. And then we'll go for military science to unlock my unique light cavalry, as well as my line infantry. Line infantry, as we've seen in a lot of games recently, they just roll things over and they are wonderful. Little bit of bonus pillage. Have I still got the raid card in? I do. Conscription can probably go round about now if I wanted to, which I kind of do, but look, the science there for metal casting is impressive. Lord Sucklington moves forward, ever onwards, and my musket can, oh yeah, actually do some pretty decent damage there now. World Congress time, and I would love it if I could culture bomb, and I'd also love it if city centre buildings were half the price, because that would be awesome. Yay! It worked on both. People just don't vote on either of those resolutions, and it's the weirdest thing. Elite Guard musket though, this thing's powerful. This is very powerful indeed, and even better, people just keep leaving themselves totally open next to my vampires, so square rigging got boosted because I killed someone with a musket, which is nice. But otherwise, I can kind of just make these attacks up a little bit and go musket attack like that. Alexandria, industrialization. I think I had a workshop in it, that city, so that's lovely. Maybe we can even go liberate Venice. I could use at least one city-state on side. If I liberate it, I'll have all the envoys and I won't have to worry about it, so maybe that's a thing. Spain are doing this really annoying thing, though, where they're just running troops through my lands, and it's just, they're all coursers, and they're just a little bit tough, so I'm having to spam out pike and shot and lots of pikemen and things like that, and it's just more annoying than it is actually a bad thing. Portugal, come on now, don't you send decent ships to my front line. That is not on. Luckily for me, walls are now being built a bit quicker, but I need to get those up nice and quick. Emergency failed. Nice. And we need to massively change around what's going on here. I haven't got my religion upgraded. That's probably something I should do relatively soon. Has other people been doing it? Kind of a little. Okay, right. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade our religion. Get rid of my diplomatic favour to the Congo quickly. Are you going to actually give me something for it? Oh, they'll give me the tail of Genji. That's cool. And some horses. I don't think I can take anything else. No, probably not. Okay, that'll do. I was going to lose that anyway. At any rate, this is time to get everything in. Limes will help me to keep all of my cities safe because Portugal are just messing around on the borders, which is a little frustrating. I'm going to get rid of my faith income, which is a bit unfortunate, but I do need to take feudal contract so I can build an army quicker, and I don't think there's anything else I'm going to change for now. Oh, I'd like to upgrade my units though. So do we just go professional army for a second to upgrade them? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. There's a lot of different uses for my gold at the moment, and I just need to be a bit careful with it. So much faith to steal and health as well. Very good. This trebuchet will die unless I bring it home. So bring it home I shall. But luckily I have a pike and shot to come and replace it. So Seville is going to become a little bit pressurized, a little bit more pressurized than it probably wants to be. What promotions have my debaters got? Spread religion 7 of an extra 2 times. They're going to have the same ones. Oh no, this is 75% reduction. Okay, these are the apostles, but I kind of want to end up keeping. So I'll give you that promotion, and then if I bring you to the front line as well, I'm going to still use them to improve my religion, but I might just end up doing it after spending 2 of the charges, because you're going to need 3 charges on each apostle to get that improvement. So got lots of spare apostles now. It's all good. Treating myself to just a small touch of pillage. 1 and 2 and 3, like so. Very good pillage. Seville now follows my religion, which means I get era score, and it's also now afflicted by Crusade. I say afflicted. I don't think they want to be following Crusade. That's the thing. And Steve is slowly getting more powerful. Steve's going to take a little bit longer to get going, I think, than the other vampire. He was always a bit shyer, you know, a bit more reserved. I put Oligarchic Legacy back in instead of walls, because I kind of had built most of them now, and my capital was busy doing other things like, you know, getting an army together. Triple strength, yeah, that's good, and triple strength, perfect. Okay, we've got some good apostles now to take to the front lines. Oh, finally, Portugal wants peace. Okay, my lands are slightly safer than they were a few seconds ago, and a little bit of a trade partner again. Do you want anything? Yeah, they want stuff. Lovely. They'll even give me stuff. Stuff in all directions. It's wonderful. There is Venice. I'm going to liberate it for 100 diplomatic favour, and also the ability to actually have a friend. Lovely. That leaves Macedon with only the 1 city left, and Gilgamesh only has 11 turns of friendship until we can betray them. Betray them brutally. Although I did say I was going to try and keep them on side, wasn't I? Maybe should I just move my land? I'll move my army through their lands. Come on, we'll do Gilgamesh a solid. It's almost more fun, isn't it? It's like, can we beat the game whilst keeping Gilgamesh on side? Who knows, but we'll give it a try. Ooh, the World Congress just met for an emergency, and yeah, I wasn't invited. That's weirdly nice. Venice, unfortunately, has already flipped against me. It's already flipped against me. Can I declare war on it? No. I was gonna say, cheeky. Oh, the most annoying thing is it's actually just put Lord Sucklington the wrong side of the borders, and that in itself is treason, but I can take it back and move them across, but still. Oh dear, poor Lord Sucklington. He's not used to having to take public transport or, you know, actually move under his own propulsion. He's grown fat and lazy in his old age. Gluttonous on the bodies of everybody that he's eaten so far. Oh, I didn't actually take that. Oh, come on. Come on. I wanted to take it before that city flipped, but nope, that's not going to happen. Never mind. Portugal's on 33 tax, and they're on 282. See, this is the problem. I'm just fighting away, having a laugh, and they're just pulling away very rapidly. I don't like it. I want to be clawing my way back into this, and I don't trust them whatsoever. There's Seville. Okay, Steve, can you bravely? Can you bravely lead the way? Thank you so much. Looks like it's going to be me to take Macedon out. I think they'd appreciate that. Right, they're not going to stand the test of time. I can heal my units up, or do I just charge to the front? I think I'm just going to charge to the front line. Let's go through Gilgamesh's land. I'm sure they're not going to mind. They probably will mind, by the way. They absolutely will mind. Actually, I can just bring my additional units to the front line just to keep everyone happy and powerful. Liberate to Granada. I've learnt my lesson. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Don't want the city-states flipping away from me. It's rude. So rude. I've managed to get about 12 era score in 2 turns off Spain just by flipping them religiously. I forget just how brilliant having a religion at war is. You get so much free experience, so much free era score. It's just lovely. A new great general, Joan of Arc. Amazing. Yeah, it's going good. We've even stolen a settler. Yeah, I mean, we've hit that lovely stage in the war where Spain are beginning to just fold now. There's not much they can do to stop this. Look at that, I'm even starting to take cities with just regular pike and shot. Actually, but can you go military alliance? You gonna do that with me? Oh, they want a lot of gold. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, you want so much gold. Can I give you the Tale of Genji? Yeah, there we go. It's just a book. Okay, right, well that's good. They won't go to war with anybody, but now I have a military ally. I've just boosted diplomatic service, and if I do manage to get him into a war, in future. That's going to be a very helpful thing for me. Oh, Portugal wants to go to war with Spain. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm just sowing chaos in the background. People that used to be in emergencies against me. No, no. Oh yeah, Spain want peace now. They're like, no, no, no. Portugal and their 1,700 strong navy. No, thank you. And we're like, no, no, no peace for you. You could have had peace a long time ago when, you know, you weren't being thrashed. Raid, feudal contract, professional army. These are all very good cards for me at the moment. I like that. I've got Machiavellianism as well because I need to get a spy going. That would be cool. But do I get the university first? Let's get the university first, because I've got one bombard. I just need to get a second bombard up and I can get, yeah, it's basically racing. I'm trying to get siege tactics and printing at the same time, and I haven't got enough niter for a bombard, and I haven't got enough production for a university, but between them we'll get something, I have no doubt. All the bonuses stack up. Great General and my Commandant General, and you can see the pike and shots are attacking with 79 Crusade fueled strength. Look at that. One more city to add to my collection. Can I just say, as Gran Colombia killing the Spanish, this feels good. I approve of this message in this game. And actually, this apostle can just get a sneaky kill on a Portuguese apostle. Oh, can it quite do that? Come on, you do it instead. There we go. It's still spreading our religion around. Oh, annoyingly, I really wanted Madrid to flip there, but alas, it's not going to do it. That's fine. We can make this work without that. 1 attack on Madrid. 2 attacks on Madrid. Come on, Steve. Oh, Steve. Why are you not powerful? What is the point of you, Steve? Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that I'm annoyed with Steve. It's just that I'm disappointed that he is unable to achieve the excellence that I know he can. How about that? Chosen campus gains 2 housing and 1 amenity. Yes, that's really good for a vampire capital. Fantastic. Okay, well, great. There we go. How's my capital actually doing? It's taking 3 luxuries and it's still on -1. Ugh, no. That's no fun. We need to work on this. Maybe an entertainment complex for this city? It could be the way to do it. Could be the way. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Cretes, Morag, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Emir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzaro. Thank you for all of your support as well as everybody generally who interacts with the channel. It's fantastic. It keeps us going. Goodbye. See you next time.